Welcome to Success Home Tutor. I'm Ganesh Gulab Jalte. Today we are going to solve the exercise 1.1, that is real numbers, chapter 1. This is just a short solutions for the exercise, and first upon I will methods. I will show you the steps for the solution. After that we will go in a detail. This is chapter 1, real number, exercise 1.1. If you have an NCERT textbook, you will find a page number 7 or there. So example 1 is, question 1 is that use Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of the given 3 example. These are the 3 example. First one is 135 and 225. Second one is 196 and 38,220. Third one is 867 and 255. So in this example, what is given or known to you is that two different numbers. These are known to you. The unknown terms is that you have to find out the HCF of that given number. So here is the explanation how to obtain the HCF of two positive integers, say A and B. Suppose A and B are the two positive integers. So from these two integers, the number which is greater is called as A and the number which is lesser is called as B. For example, in example 1.1, you have given that 135 and 225. So 225 is greater than 135. So I have mentioned over here that 135 is a B and 225 is a A. Hence the larger number is A and the smaller number is B. The next is that you have to find the HCF of given integer by using Euclid's division lemma. That the HCF of two positive integer A and B is the largest positive integer that divides the largest possible integer that divides both A and B. So this is what the example given. So to find out that HCF or the highest common factor, largest positive integer that divides both A and B, how to find? Or we have steps. The step 1 is that we have to apply Euclid's division lemma to both to A and B, so we can find whole number Q and R such that in a simple way we will say that we will divide the larger number by smaller number. We will get some quotient and some remainder. So here that is what A is equals to B into Q plus R, where R should be less than B and should be greater than 0. This is what the condition 1. If in this condition R is greater than 1, we are going to continue the division, and if R is equals to 0, then B is the HCF of A and B. If R is greater than 0, apply the division lemma to B and R, where R is the remainder and B is the smallest number of the given example. So this is what your B is going to change and your R is going to change on every step. Step 3, once the remainder is a 0, the division at this stage will be the required HCF, means you have to continue the process till the remainder is a 0. Once the remainder is a 0, here in the last step, whatever the value of B, that value of B is nothing but your HCF. So we'll go for the example 1.1 and example 1, that is 135 and 225. I have mentioned each and everything stepwise, so it will be clear for you. Look at 225 and 135. In a very first line, 225 is greater than 135, which is very self-explanatory. That is what your greater number, that is A, and your smaller number is a B. Hence I have written A is equals to 225 and B is equals to 135. In this case 225 is greater than 135. So the next step comes, we apply Euclid's division lemma to 135 and 225 to get step 1. What is our step 1? Step 1 is that A is equals to B into Q plus R, where Q and R are the two positive integers. So what is my value of A? That is 225 is equals to value of B is 135. So I will find out the number. I will divide 225 by 135. So what I will get? I will get quotient as a 1 and remainder as a 90. So Q is nothing but my quotient and R is nothing but my remainder. So I have written over there, and my remainder is 90. So I have not achieved the remainder 0. So I will continue with the step 2. Step 2 is a continuous process till the R is equals to 0 value is not achieved. Once R is equals to 0 value achieved, you will go to the step 3. Okay. So here in a step 1 my R is equals to 90. So I will proceed for the step 2. That is what, now R is equals to 90 and your B is 135. So what is the condition now? 135 will be divided by 90. That is your B is divided by R in a step 2. So if I divide 135 by 90, I will get quotient as a 1 and remainder as a 45, right? So I have not yet achieved remainder as a 0. So I'll continue with the procedure. Now we consider 90 as the divisor and 45 as the remainder and apply the division lemma. Means this will continue as the division lemma method only. So 90 divided by 45, my quotient will be 2, my remainder will be 0. So my new equation will be 90, that is 90 is equal to 45 into 2 plus 0. Now here you have achieved the value of R equals to 0, and here the step 3 is applicable. Since the remainder is a 0 and the divisor is 45, therefore that divisor is nothing but highest common factor of 135 and 225. So HCF of the given equation is 45. This method is applicable to all the two numbers. If you are given with the two numbers, you have to apply this method. Solution 2. It is very similar to the explanation of exercise 1.1 of question 1. So this is question 2, 196 and 38220. 38220 is greater than 196. So hence my A is equals to 38220 and my B is equals to 196. So I will apply division lemma, Euclid's division lemma. So what I have achieved, if I have divided 38220 by 196, so I have achieved a quotient 195 and remainder 0. In the step 1 only I have achieved R equals to 0. So my step 2 will be negligible, right? So I don't have to go for the again Euclid's division lemma. So here, as I have received R equals to 0, since the remainder is a 0 and the divisor is 196, that 196 is nothing but a HCF of 196 and 38220. We'll move to the question 3. 867 and 225. It is self-explanatory. You can go through this, and I will suggest you kindly check the solution, and after the solution please pause the video, do it by yourself. Thank you.